Prime Minister Modi just yesterday has said that any kind of reforms that come, they disturb the status quoists who have benefited from status quo. Is it that this Prime Minister has the forge and the bureaucracy with him, that earlier Prime Ministers didn't have it, and that is why the MOD, the MHA, the defense, the uniformed soldier, they are not on the same page? Is it that the earlier Prime Ministers didn't have it and this Prime Minister has it?
Well, yes, this Prime Minister, firstly, he has got a very clarity of vision, and he has got the ability to take decisions. He is very right in telling that all status quoists will have some doubts, will have some genuine fears. It requires a certain clarity. There's a lot of clutter and confusion, and to take it out, you need a very clear-headed leadership. When he is clear-headed, people down the line also become clear-headed. Probably the earlier regimes created a muddle because they themselves were not clear. What did they want? What transformation they want to bring about? And what is the cost, and are they prepared to pay that cost? With the Prime Minister, I think the entire army, and let me tell you one thing, late General Rawat, he is not here, he was one of the persons who was spearheading it very this way, successive army chiefs in the last few years. I think it has been going on for last 3 years or something like that, that we had been deliberating and thinking and this thing like that. I had seen a large number of meetings over this thing and other. Smallest point, smallest detail have been gone into. And there is a total support, there is a total commitment, there is a total desire, and also an enthusiasm about bringing about this change. That these doubts were in our minds also. We resolved those doubts. Okay. We tried to find out how we can minimize that, how we can mitigate the possible threats and the dangers.
So you've been with Mr. Modi since he took office in 2014. There's been a doctrinal shift in India's relations with Pakistan since he's become Prime Minister, since you've been the NSA. You've seen several regimes change in Pakistan. Do you think, from a security perspective, is it possible for this kind of, I will not talk to you, you have to stop terror, till then I will not talk to you? And can nations prosper with that attitude going forward?
Now, I'll tell you one thing. We cannot have peace and war at the choice of our adversary. If we have to protect our interests, we will decide when and with whom and on what terms we will have peace. When our core interests are involved, there is no question of peace at any cost. There has got to be a peace. We want very good relations with our neighbors, Pakistan included. We would like to have good relations with them, we would like to have very normal relations with them, but certainly the tolerance threshold for terrorism is very low. We certainly would not like to make our citizens as sitting ducks for the terrorists who come and this thing. Thank God, and I think I must this thing to the God. In last 8 years, this country has not seen any terrorist this thing except Jammu and Kashmir, which has been this thing of a proxy war. So it's a different type of a proxy war. Just before that, say between 2005 to 2014, we had Bombay, we had Pune, we had Kanpur, we have got Delhi, we have got this whole range of this, Bangalore, Ahmedabad and other. What was the whole range of this thing the country was being this way? If we were not firm, if we were not very decisive, if we did not have the clarity, we will fight it. And we will not beg for peace by any terms.
So you